Hello traders, this is Gbpusd again. So today I'm going to discuss a trade I took last week, that was Gbpusd, and this trade is also based on the same principle we talked last week about the IPA, imbalance close price action. So let's see that what was the condition last week. So if you can see my screen, then I can see the market was really on uptrend. Gbpusd was really in uptrend. It was going up. It was creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So in this stage, if you see, when we broke this structure, when we broke this structure, what you saw here, this is my break of structure. When the price broke the structure, then we saw there is an IPA. See, this is the candle which is responsible for this structure break. And while breaking the structure, price left some imbalance. So that's why this order block is very high probability order block for me when the next time price will reach here. Why? Because while breaking the structure, I got an IPA. While breaking the structure, price left an imbalance. This is the imbalance. Let me zoom a little bit for you. So this is the imbalance I was talking. So that's why when an order block with an imbalance break the structure, so that order block is high probability order block next time when the price will reach to that order block. Say this is the scenario now, and now I'm waiting for the price to come to my order block. This is an H1 IPA. You can mark as like H1 IPA, which is nothing but our point of interest, POI, which is nothing but our point of interest. So we are at this zone, we are waiting. Now I was now waiting for the price to reach our zone, and then we will look for structure break and those stuff on lower time frame for entry. But remember, this trade we are not taking in 30 seconds. So last time I mentioned that when we are taking a trade on 30 seconds, so better to go for two level of structure break. But when you are taking 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minutes time frame, lower time frame, then you don't need to go for two level of structure break. So one level of good structure break with IPA is also good. So let's switch time frame and let's wait for the price to come back here. So say, yeah, maybe on 2 minutes or 3 minutes I can look, and I should wait for the price to come and hit my zone. So this is the zone. Let me replay the market, and you see the price is making lower high, lower low, more lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now notice when the price is continuously making lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then suddenly price, if price cannot make lower low, then that lower high is not valid. So I explain the same thing again and again in many videos, that a lower high is only valid if that lower high made a lower low. So if this is you consider as a lower high, when this is a valid lower high, when this lower high will create a lower low, then only we can call this lower high as a valid lower high. The price is making lower high, lower low, lower high, lower lows. So now we cannot think of buy. We have to look something then when the lower high cannot make lower low. So still the price is making lower high, lower low. Okay, we are on the same area. Now See here what happened. Let's look that when the structure break, which time frame we got a nice IPA. That's why I'm switching time frame. You need to see that on which time frame you get a good IPA. We have to switch the time frame and check. See, I am on M4. You can see easily that okay, maybe on M3 you can see easily the price is was making lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. But see, price cannot make lower low because the last lower low is this one. If you notice, this one was our last lower low. And after that we get a lower high, and then what happened? Then price, this was the last lower high. And then this lower high could not make the price below than this lower low. So that means price could not make lower low. So now we see the price could not make lower low and it's going up. It's making higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. See this intense structure break. This is a nice structure break we see. And when you see this intense structure break on lower time frame, and you know that you are already on higher time frame, you are already waiting for the zone, because if I switch to 1 hour time frame, then you see that okay, we are already waiting for the zone, because on 1 hour also we got a good structure break with IPA imbalance in close price action. And on lower time frame also we were waiting for the price to show some structure break on lower time frame also, what we saw here. And we saw the price could not make more lower low. Now the price is shifting its trend, and now we saw this is a nice structure break. Now about the entries, if you notice this area minutely, then you see when this structure break happened in lower time frame on 2 minutes or 3 minutes also, it leaves an imbalance here. Can you see this? It leaves an imbalance here also. So that means this order block is really a powerful order block for me. So I will definitely place my entry like this and stop loss is here. You see the price came here, hit the order block after the structure break. It just hits the order block. Look like this. Just hits the order block and it's going up. For target, definitely you can take this one as the first target. That's also not bad. 1:6 in lower time frame on 3 minutes. So you have to see this one. This is an order block with an imbalance, and this is responsible for the structure break on lower time frame. So now if I can play, yes, it hits the TP at least 1:6, but I can still target it till here because I know, because there is also liquidity here, at least here. Let's check if it goes there or not. Yeah, that's enough I think for this one. So it's also 1:6 and 1:2, almost 10, 9.48. So that's a nice risk reward to have. So I'm doing a recap what we discussed today on H1 time frame, because many of you have already written, or many of you have already asked me that how you can look for higher time frame bias. So I wanted to say that for a high time frame bias, you can take H1, H4, H3, H2, and you just wait for a good structure break which leaves an imbalance like this. This is a nice structure break. If you see the price action, it is not showing you that the price is going to sell. It is going up only, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high, like that. So when you see a impulse structure break, this is structure impulse structure break with an imbalance left on the price action, then you consider that area or that order block as a good point of interest. And then when the price is reaching there, then switch to lower time frame, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and try to find out the IPA. Try to find out that where is the IPA. See, this is a nice confluence. Now I'm in an M3 also, I'm getting a clear IPA. This IPA is responsible for the structure break when the price could not make lower low. It was making, it was creating lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, but now no lower low. So that should be a pause for you thinking that okay, might be this is the right area now. Price will show some trend shift, at least to get you 1 is to 5 minimum RR. And now you see the price. I was waiting for the structure break, a good structure break, and here it happened. A really nice good structure break. And important thing to notice, when it's breaking the structure, also it's leaving an imbalance here, this gap. So when we have this gap here, then we can just wait for the price to come here one more time, and just you can place your limit order here, and at least take 1 is to 6, 1 is to 5, or at least take this one. This one it will definitely go. Definitely it will go. And now you know that okay, these obvious wicks are also liquidity areas. If you already with my mentorship, then you already know these wicks I consider as obvious wicks are also liquidity areas which price targets. Because one thing is sure, without liquidity market doesn't move. So while setting up your target, you also see that where is the next liquidity where the price may go. Yeah, this, if you see, this one is a nice trade, at least 1 is to 6. From till here it was 1 is to 6, and if you can maybe with 1 is to 6 also you could close this trade here. And if you hold it, then it's to 1 is to 10 also here. Yeah, so that's the one I wanted to discuss today. I hope you can apply the same strategy on your trading style also. And yeah, I'll try to come up with new video next week. Until then, yeah, goodbye, bye bye.